inside the GC Arena for part 2 of WAC doubleheader action featuring the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. I am Dinah Johnson alongside Dominic Hinton, the voices behind this afternoon's volleyball action. And Dominic, the Lopes swept the Vaqueros in 3 sets, with the Lopes performing especially well in their offensive aspect of the game.
Absolutely, Diana. Yesterday, the Lopes were firing on all cylinders offensively and vanquished the Vaqueros of UTRGV in 3 sets. Like you mentioned, Jenny Murillo's nearly spotless night attacking was incredibly impressive as she went out 16 for 33 with no errors and added 2 blocks on her night. Middle blocker Kiara Moss added 11 kills and 2 blocks, while senior opposite hitter Sarah Hagge totaled with 9 kills. Libero KJ Adams followed that up with a game high of 23 digs, and setter Claire Mitchell tallied with 39 assists. The Vaqueros, they hung around in the second and third sets, kind of making it a little bit more interesting, but nonetheless, the Lopes secured the victory and the sweep in that game. There's still so much more work to be done, and after the game, head coach Tim Nolan said, the great thing about this schedule is we get to come back tomorrow and try and clean up some things and try to continue to get better as our march toward the WAC tournament, and that's what they're going to do here this afternoon.
And we are going to see if they can sharpen things up on the other side of this break, in addition to some more pregame banter. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
How does a chicken sandwich become a Whataburger spicy chicken sandwich? Is it by slathering it in a fiery sauce or adding some crazy hot toppings? Nah. If the chicken in a chicken sandwich wants to be spicy, it has to come from the inside. By marinating it in spices, frying it up, then cooling it off with fresh veggies, all on a new brioche bun. Good thing flavor can come from within. Good thing there's the new limited-time spicy chicken sandwich at Whataburger.
While you explore our country, let Community Tire Pros be part of your journey. We're here to give everyone something to look forward to. Message us or schedule an appointment online at Community Tire Pros today. Tire Pros, we're here for you. When you have the urge to play outside, Tire Pros wants to get you there, offering convenience, selection, and our national roadside assistance. Message us or schedule an appointment online at Community Tire Pros today. Tire Pros, we're here for you.
Welcome back into the GC Arena on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Despite the Lopes win yesterday, there can always be room for improvement. Other teams in the league are tightening up their performance as the WAC tournament is just around the corner. So Lopes need to be using every game opportunity to better themselves rather than going through the motions. Dominic, what are some ways the Lopes can execute this afternoon's matchup with the Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game?
Well, if the Lopes want to come out victorious, they're going to have to follow these keys, brought to you, as always, by Sanderson Ford. Number 1, freshman impact. Freshmen are continuing to make an impact for the Lopes with outside hitter Georgia Torrey and defensive specialist Mia Goulart, who have started in 5 straight matches. Yesterday, Torrey had 8 kills and 10 digs in the win, and if the Lopes want to secure a victory, they're going to need their freshman phenoms to step up. Number 2, let's keep the momentum going. They won in 3 straight sets yesterday. No need to overthink, do too much. Keep working, tuning up before that WAC tournament right around the corner. No need to fix what isn't broken, but let's come out with high intensity today and do exactly what they did yesterday. And number 3, Mitchell's record chase. Sophomore setter Claire Mitchell has an average of 11.3 assists per set, which finds her 18th in the nation. Mitchell has continued to chip away at the GCU Division I era record and at the assist record, and she needs 82 more to hit that beautiful number of 1,427 assists in her early career and break the record that was set in 2016 by Michelle Stiegel. So look to her to have a big impact in tonight's game.
And now we're going to send it down to prayer, national anthem, and the starting lineup.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful GCU Arena here at Grand Canyon University for today's exciting volleyball action. Today's matchup features the Vaqueros of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please rise if you are able, and gentlemen, please remove your hats or caps. We begin this afternoon with a word of prayer. Please direct your attention to the stairwell at the bottom of section 103, as today's prayer will be led by Sean McCormick, a freshman majoring in Christian Studies and a proud member of the Thundering Herd Pep Band.
Hey everybody, let's bow our heads in prayer. Father, I want to thank you tonight for the game of volleyball. I want to thank you that these girls can come out and compete and just put their passion into this game. God, I pray your hand of protection on all these players. I pray that everything today will be for your glory and the glory of the kingdom. We love you so much, and in your son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Sean, and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain standing and join us as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed this afternoon by your very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of Dr. Paul Cook, and this afternoon, his associate, Ryan Hatmaker. Here are today's starting lineups, beginning with the visitors, the UTRGV Vaqueros. At defensive specialist, a 6'1" graduate, number 2, Mackenzie Coates. At libero, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Deborah Nazario. At outside hitter, a 5'10" senior, number 6, Samaret Caraballo. At middle blocker, a 6'2" junior, number 8, Sarah Cruz. At right side hitter, a 6'2" sophomore, number 13, Victoire Nama. At middle blocker, a 6'2" senior, number 14, Veronica Jandova. And at outside hitter, a 6'1" freshman, number 17, Ada Bulger. The head coach for the Vaqueros is Todd Lowry, assistant coaches Vini Bygone, Leah Best, and Paulina Ramirez. Setter, a 5'7" sophomore, number 2, Claire Mitchell. At defensive specialist, a 5'4" freshman, number 6, Mia Goulart. At libero, a 6' senior, number 10, K.J. 5'11" freshman number 12, Georgia Cooley. At middle blocker, a 6'2" sophomore, number 14, Hannah Escas. At outside hitter, a 6' senior, number 15, Jenny Murillo. And at middle blocker, a 6'2" junior, number 16, Kyra Moss. The assistant coaches are Jeffrey Liu and Abby Saylor. The director of volleyball operations is Kendall Rohr. And the head coach of your Lopes is Tim Nolan.
And to go ahead and recap those starting lineups for UTRGV, it's going to be Mackenzie Coates, Deborah Nazario, Samaret Caraballo, Sarah Cruz, Victoire Nama, Veronica Jandova, and Ada Bolger. UTRGV is coached by head coach Todd Lowry and assistant coaches Vinny Bigan and Leigh Best. And for your Lopes, it's going to be Claire Mitchell, Mia Goulart, KJ Adams, Georgia Turi, Hannah Escas, Jenny Murillo, and Kyra Moss. Of course, the Lopes are coached by head coach Tim Nolan and assistant coach Jeff Liu. So UTRGV in those beautiful orange jerseys, and the home team, the Lopes, are in the white.
Well, I think we're in for an interesting matchup this afternoon. I think UTRGV going to be coming out hot. Definitely trying to rebound after yesterday's loss. GCU looking to keep them control and walk away after this 2-game homestand with 2 more wins under their belt.
For sure, Don. They've had time to go home, get some rest at their hotel, and kind of game plan for today. So it'll be an interesting game indeed. Nama sending it over. Mitchell for Moss, picked up. Nama cross court short, blocked. Kyra Moss got a little touch on that one off the block, and UTRGV not able to answer it. Lopes go up by 1, it's 1-0.
That one getting just by the UTRGV defenders. Not able to handle that one. The good touch by Moss.
Adams with the serve. It's going to be a floater, Nama. The freshman, Ada Bolger, send it into the block. Bolger again. Turi picks it up. Moss cross court, slide, and that's going to fall. Point goes to Lopes. It's 2-0. That's Kyra Moss's arguably second kill, if you'd count the first one as a kill.
Oh, Kyra Moss off to a hot start with 2 quick points for the Lopes.
Actually, excuse me, that's Hannah Escas. We're so far up here, and they're both brunettes. So correction, Hannah Escas with the 2 kills. Hannah Escas out of the middle, plays up the net play joust. Adams picks it up. Jenny Murillo into the backcourt. That one goes just outside the boundary lines. UTRGV getting their first point this afternoon. It's 2-1. Murillo picked up. Caraballo into the block. Point goes to Lopes. There, it's 3-1. Looked like Caraballo sent that one into the block just to kind of get a replay on that whole setup again. But Lopes really took that to their advantage and threw it to the side a little bit more. A little more than she was asking for, I think. Caraballo, Adams. Jenny Murillo picked up by Nama. Bolger sent it to the back row. Haggy, cross court. Bolger, Turi's there. And good play by Escas. They're going to call UTRGV in the net. Sarah Cruz with the net violation.
Yeah, Cruz just getting a little too comfortable, a little too handsy with that net there. Going to be a point for the Lopes.
Mitchell with the serve. Caraballo blocked. Haggy. Bulger blocked. Jenny Murillo and Hannah Eskis with the block. What a way to start out this first set. Really great net play from Hannah Eskis early on.
Oh, absolutely. That's how you do it. Set the tone early, dominate early on the net. Come out with some high momentum here early on.
And that's going to fall right in the donut area of the court. Point goes to UTRGV. It's 5-2. Adams. Jenny Maria with the tip. Caraballo. Looked like that. Yes, down ref confirms that's a block touch. Point goes to UTRGV. It's 5-3. And what a smart play by Caraballo. She was up there in her kills yesterday. Haggy pushes that through.
Yeah, you mentioned that Caraballo yesterday. Kind of a thorn in the Lopes' side. She came out with 13 kills in that loss yesterday. Racked them up. Led all of the Vaqueros in kills.
Nama sends that one over. Haggy. Touch off the block. Point goes to Lopes. That's her back-to-back kills, I believe, for Haggy. 7-3. Bulger. That ref, line judge says that one's inside the court. Freshman really impressing me early on in the set. She had such a good game yesterday. I mean, she didn't get up there in the stat category, but she really came through in those high-pressure moments for UTRGV.
And sometimes that's what you need, not somebody who necessarily pats the stat sheets, but is always up there coming in with the clutch plays.
Of course, Claire Mitchell making a great defensive effort there. Haggy not able to get the second touch, however. And, you know, the interesting thing about the Lopes team is they're ranking nationally this year. And, I mean, they did last year, but I feel like it's even a little bit more. I'm just trying to find the stat. The team ranks number 13. Number 13 in the nation, folks, in digs per set with 19.04. So the Lopes are a great defending team. I feel like Tim Nolan really hammered that out in the preseason. Just defense, 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 and it's really showing up in conference play this season. Tori, Nama's there. Bulger sends it out. That's going to go off the block. Caraballo with another kill. Hope Hannick Harper stepping into the match. One of the talented freshmen that Tim Nolan recruited this year. Eskis, Nama's there. Caraballo off speed, roll shot, falls again in that donut spot. And that's really working for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Caraballo with another impressive shot on that one, just putting it right where they're not. That's going to fall for a good point by UTRGV.
Bulger. Turi, roll shot. And that goes over. Great defensive play by the Vaqueros into the block.
Credit where credit is due there. Good defense by the Vaqueros. Lopes just unable to respond.
And it looks like Tim Nolan's going to talk this one over with the Lopes. Vaqueros are up 2-7, and man, this is really what I was hoping would happen yesterday. This is a little bit more of a tighter game. It's more exciting plays, more back and forth action between both teams.
Well, definitely impressive start for the Vaqueros. Yesterday, they kind of got steamrolled in the first set. Kind of really no answers, got things going in the second, and then kept it really close in the third. The Lopes able to pull away with all three, but here we're seeing they're out. They started from behind. Now they're up to a little bit of a 2-point lead here early on. So the Vaqueros got a little bit of momentum, and they've been building it since yesterday. So we'll see if they can keep things interesting.
Yeah, it sure helps when you got Samaret Caraballo just really cranking through with the kills. She's at 3 already. Sierra Cruz just behind her with 1, as well as Veronica Jandova and Ada Bolger, all with 1 apiece. And on the Lopes side, Sarah Hagee with 2 kills, Hannah Eskis with 2 kills. And man, I really loved seeing Hannah's blocking efforts earlier on in this set. She's got 2 blocks already, and I believe she is the block leader for this year. She's got 12 solo blocks. So big blocking powerhouse for the Lopes.
Well, back in the 2020 season, she actually led the Lopes with 17. So continuing that impressive block streak.
Speaking of it, Hannah Eskis with the serve. Caraballo inside the court. Vaqueros up by 2. It's 8-10. Caraballo. Jory. Good pickup by Caraballo. Sent over. Lifgren's there. Moss gets a piece of the blocking hands of the Vaqueros. Point goes to Lopes. It's 9-10.
A big point for the Lopes here. The Vaqueros on a little bit of a run. Like I said, with some momentum. If the Lopes want to come out victorious in this first set, they're needing to stop them here. So a good little stop to the momentum. Let's see if they can get another point back and even this thing up.
Mia Goulart there. Tori. Good dig from the Vaqueros. Moss sending that one over. Man, it looked like the Vaqueros defense, that right back. Number 7, Pamela Moreta, took that one off the face. So hopefully she's okay. Goulart. Nama off-speed roll shot picked up by Goulart. Sent over, tipped by Turi. Turi. And that one's going to fall. It's all knotted up at, the Lopes are up by 1. It's 11-10.
Oh, Georgia Turi picking up her 2nd kill. Good to see the freshman getting work in early.
Yeah, she's well on her way to a double-double. She's got 2 kills and 4 digs already, so keep an eye on that stat later on throughout this game. Good block by Claire Mitchell and Kyra Moss. Lopes are up by 2. It's 12-10. Goulart. And Veronica Jandova sends that one wide. And it looks like head coach Todd Lowry wants to talk it over. And we're going to go ahead and send you guys to a commercial break. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of LA are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss.
Sweet James. If
If you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
Welcome back inside the GC Arena. It's 13-10, a closer-ish set than yesterday. Seeing great things from both sides. And you know, Dom, we were talking about this before the game. This GCU team is really ranking nationally. We got Claire Mitchell. She ranks number 18 in assists per set with 11.3. Jenny Murillo ranks number 11 in attacks per set with 12.48. KJ Adams ranks number 21 in digs per set with 5.65. The team ranks number 13 in digs per set with 19.04. The team ranks 25th in kills per set with 14.17. And the team ranks 10th in attacks per set with 40.26. So really showing up on the national spotlight. Some exciting things ahead for the Lopes.
Oh, absolutely. The Lopes putting GCU on the map, and credit to Tim Nolan, just, you know, putting the work in. He's got this program run like a well-oiled machine, and now it's starting to show on national level. I think he deserves it, and all these players well deserve their rankings. Would love to see them only continue to move up.
And not to mention, we got a lot of young talent that's very perspective for the rest of how the rest of this Lopes program is going to go in the next 2-3 years. So I'm pretty excited for them.
Absolutely nothing but potential there. We mentioned Claire Mitchell closing in slowly but surely on the Division I assists record, and she's only a sophomore. So if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what does.
Lopes still up by a few points. It's 14-11. Turi sends that one into the net. Mitchell send out to Jenny Murillo into the block. Goulart was there covering it. Didn't get enough of an arm on that one. Point goes to the Vaqueros. They're sticking with it. It's 14-13. Goulart. Kyra Moss. Goulart's there, sent out. Jenny Murillo down, picked up by the libero, Deborah Nazario, back-to-back digs. I was impressed with her. She got a piece of Kyra Moss's kill, and then more from Jenny Murillo.
Well, Deborah Nazario, back in 2019, ranked second on the team with 270 digs, so she's definitely a specialist in that category.
And yesterday, she actually was in just a regular uniform like the rest of her team. She wasn't in that signature different color that the libero wears. It was actually Ayana Haratinidi out of Greece that was sitting in that libero spot yesterday. So head coach Todd Lowry making some adjustments to his defense. And it seems to be working, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're looking at a much more aggressive, a much more poised UTRGV team today.
Claire Mitchell back to serve. Lopes still have a 2-point lead. It's 16-14. Nama. Cruz into the blocking hands of Hannah Eskis. Give her another solo block.
Hannah Eskis starting to become the blocking queen for the Lopes. We mentioned last year, ranked number 1 on the team in blocks with 17. Got a couple here today.
She's got a hat trick in blocks. Give her 3. Give her 4. What a great effort by freshman Hope Hannah Carper and Hannah Eskis again. What a blocking powerhouse. Mitchell still in possession of the serve. Lopes pulling away. It's 18-14. Nama rolling to get that. Bolger sending it over. Mitchell to Eskis. Miscommunication. Jenny Murillo able to pick that one up. Claire Mitchell. Jenny Murillo off the top of the block. Ada Bolger. Claire Mitchell's there. Out of system, out to Jenny Murillo. Turi. And that's going to be a kill for Hannah Eskis. She's been dominant in the last few points. Really good offensive and defensive play for the middle blocker. We're going to go ahead and send you guys to a commercial break. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
And welcome back into the GCU arena. And man, it's been Hannah Eskis the last few points. I'm just gonna call her the blocking powerhouse for the Lopes. As she's at a hat trick in block, she's got 3 already for today.
Yeah.
Add that to her 12 on the season. She's at 15.
Yeah, she's absolutely so impressive, continuing to impress and grow with each game, and that's got to be so difficult to be an opposing team going up against the net against Hannah Eskis.
Yeah, the sophomore from Oceanside, California, majoring in biology. She was named to the all-WAC freshman team, so the Lopes are lucky to have her. That's going to be a point for the Lopes, double contact for the Vaqueros. Claire Mitchell really tugging away with her serves. Lopes are up by 6. It's 20-14. Caraballo sending that one wide. GCU coming dangerously close to the end of this first set. Mitchell. Beautiful kill by Bolger. Claire Mitchell running out of real estate off the edge of that court. Running it down, great hustle from her, but what a kill by the freshman Ada Bolger.
Yeah, out of Bulger, we saw that yesterday. Had herself 4 kills in yesterday's match. Continuing to do well today.
Oh, Panic Harper. No question about it. What a kill she's got. I believe that's her first kill. Indeed it is. She's got a block too with Hannah Eskis. Great to see some more of our Lopes freshmen checking into the game. And another freshman, Ashley Lifgren, takes away the serve. Caraballo, roll shot. Mitchell's there, out of system. Turi. Add another tally to her kill checklist.
Well, she's got 4 on the night. She's just so strong. If you look at that one again and get a chance to replay it, she just hits it right into her hands. Nothing that she could do about it. The strength and power of Turi.
Freshman from Italy. A little bit of a blocking error. Vaqueros adding more to their score. It's 23-16. Bolger back to serve. She's a freshman from Turkey, majoring in business. Eskis. Line judge says that's out of bounds.
Oh, the Lopes wanted that one. That one was definitely a close call.
I really do wish that we had instant replay. I mean, I feel like I say it every game. I was watching the BYU game, and they got some great instant replay over there in Utah. So maybe someday, Dom.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little addition. Be able to run a couple back. I'd like to see that one back again. I know that one was out, but ever so close.
Bolger still in possession of the serve. It's 23-18. Mitchell, Turi picked up, tight on the ball. Joust, Eskis keeps it over. Vaquero's almost underneath the net. And the point will go to the Lopes. It's set point. But that was an impressive play. But I believe it was Ada Bolger. She dove for the ball on that short ball and like stopped herself completely, all her momentum from going underneath the net. Service error by Hannah Eskis. Point goes to Vaqueros. It is still set point, folks, 24-19. Short ball, service error. And set number 1 will go to GCU. But man, it's the freshman Georgia Turi leading the Lopes in kills. She's got 5 and 6 digs. Keep an eye on that. Like I said earlier, she's probably going to get a double-double this game. Hannah Eskis, the blocking powerhouse from California, has got 3 kills and 3 blocks to her name. And for UTRGV, it's Samaret Caraballo with 4 kills and 4 digs, as well as the freshman from Turkey, Ada Bolger, with 4 kills. So we're going to go ahead and send you guys to another break. We'll be back here with some more volleyball action on this Tuesday afternoon. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you qualify for. Admissible high school seniors can schedule a free visit from anywhere in the country. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
About time we washed it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. We want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Well, welcome back inside the GCU Arena. Volleyball season is underway. The WAC tournament right around the corner. And get the best gear to show off your Lope pride and root for your Lopes. Go to lopeshop.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GameDay20 today only to get 20% off just for being a GCU TV viewer. That's GameDay20 to get 20% off. Log on and get your gear today.
Well, I just might, Dom.
Might have to. That's a good deal.
Don't mind me if I'm quiet during the set. I'm just shopping on GCU for some more gear from the Lope shop. But Turi, Georgia Turi, freshman from Italy, going to kick this set off with the serve. And that's going to be a miscommunication and an ace for Georgia Turi.
First ace on the night for the Lopes. Good to see them in the service ace column now.
Nama. Bolger off the block. Kept on her side. Bolger through the block and out of bounds. We're all knotted up at 1 apiece.
Well, props to Bolger on that one, staying with it, going through the block, just trying to overpower the Lopes defenders, coming down with a point.
Nama. Jenny Murillo from the outside. That's going to stick inside that seam. Jenny Murillo tallying her 3rd kill.
Oh, she's just so impressive and so strong. She had 16 in yesterday's game to lead the Lopes.
Impressive senior from Columbia. Transfer from a junior college right down here in the Valley.
We were talking about this a little bit before the game, Diana, that Lopes got so lucky picking her up from junior college. She's such a great addition to Coach Nolan's squad.
Yeah, sad to see that she's a senior and this will be her last season with us, but better to have a last season than no season at all.
Absolutely. The Lopes just thankful that she's on the squad, doing what she does best, racking up the kills.
Adams with the serve. Bolger through the block. Point goes to the Vaqueros. It's 4-2.
Well, Bolger's got 5 kills already today, and that's, or 6 kills, excuse me, today, and that's more than she had yesterday. 2 more. She had 4 in yesterday's loss.
KJ Adams running that one down. Jenny Murillo sending it over. From the middle, Veronica Jandova with her 3rd kill this afternoon.
And Jandova also doing better than she did yesterday. She only had 2. So the Vaqueros slowly starting to come together, but not before that one.
Anna Esquis with the slide kill. And Hope Hannah Harper checking into the game with Claire Mitchell on deck for the serve. Mitchell. Good pickup by Hannah Harper. Murillo into the block. Blocked by Ada Bolger and Veronica Jandova. Really keeping themselves in this game with their net defense. And some more, and we're seeing Veronica Jandova really step up more. She's running some more things from the middle, which is really great to see.
Yeah, like we said, only a kind of a quiet day, only a couple kills yesterday. Good to see her getting involved for her team.
Ashley Lifgren checking in to take the serve. Lopes are up by 2, it's 6-4. That one trickles over the net. And that's going to be a kill for number 6, Samurai Caraballo. Another one of the talented seniors for the Vaqueros.
Senior from Dominican Republic.
That one's going to go off the block and out of bounds. Georgia Turry racking up more kills for herself this afternoon.
Yeah, she's got 6 tying up with Ada Bolger on the other team.
Claire Mitchell with the dig. Hannah Harper and Lifgren running that down, not able to get there in time as they ran out of court. Great kill from Veronica Jandova. And like I said, she's been quiet up until now. And the recent past few rallies, she's just really shown up for the team. And there as well, picking up Claire Mitchell's signature dump. Nama sends that one out the back. Point goes to Lopes. It's 8-6. Nama into the block. Ashley Lifgren's there. Moss picked up by Lifgren. KJ Adams diving in to Lifgren. Just getting up, chuckling. Lopes are up by 1. It's 8-7 as Mackenzie Coates steps back to serve, the grad student. Played at 2 other colleges before UTRGV. Deborah Nazario with the dig. Nama into the block and out of bounds. Off of Kyra Moss's hands. And we're knotted up at 8.
Mackenzie Coates serving it up for the Vaqueros, the graduate student you mentioned. Came from Wyoming, but the native of Buda, Texas.
And it had to have been cold in Wyoming. There's nothing worse than showing up to practice in 2 feet of snow and just like, I don't know. It's not very fun.
Can you relate to that, Diana?
Yes. Montana is my hometown, so right above Wyoming. Wading through the snow, dusting off the car after practice and before. Snows during practice as well.
Yeah, I cannot imagine that would be fun. A beautiful, sunny and 75 here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Bolger with the tip. Moss sending it over. Mitchell. That's a kill for the setter, Claire Mitchell. She always picks up at least one a game.
Yeah, good looking one at that. Just kind of put it where they weren't. Able to fool the Vaqueros and pick up a good point for the Lopes.
And talk about a high volleyball IQ. Claire Mitchell, such a high volleyball IQ. She's so smart with her placement and her quick decisions like that one we just saw. And just to check back in, as far as where she's sitting at assists, she's got about 18 right now. So slowly chipping away at the amount between her and that record. Nama sends that one into the net.
Yes, she's about 66 away from hitting that record.
Good little quick math, Dom.
Had to. I had to pull out the calculator for that. I'm not going to lie to you. But she's right behind Michelle Stiegel from the 2016 season.
Jenny Maria picked up KJ Adams. Eskis into the blocking hands of the Vaqueros. Point goes to UTRGV. It is 12-10. And I feel kind of selfish, John. I don't really want Claire to break that record while she's on their road trip to California against California Baptist. I just feel so selfish. I think it'd be so cool if she broke it at home. There's nothing specialer than that.
Oh, absolutely. A little home crowd love as she sets a record for the Lopes. That would be awesome, but you got to kind of believe that she's going to pop off against Cal Baptist and possibly break that record then. Nonetheless, so proud of that sophomore setter.
Jenny Maria with the tip. Bolger tipped over and out of bounds. Assistant coach looking for a touch off the block. Not going to get one from the up ref or the down ref or any of the line judges. But yeah, I think Claire Mitchell's probably going to break that record perhaps in that second matchup against California Baptist. But you know, the cool thing is every game after that, she's continuing to up the ceiling of that record.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, the most impressive thing of all of that is the fact that she's only a sophomore. So she will only get better and break through that glass ceiling, and be interesting to see if anybody will ever catch her.
For sure. Jenny Murillo from the opposite side, taking away another kill. That'll be her 5th kill. Ashley Lifgren back to serve. Lopes are up by 2. It's 14-12. Hope Hannah Harper, cross court into the blocking hands. Ashley Lifgren diving to keep Caraballo's offensive efforts alive. But she's going to come away with her 8th kill, tying her up with Autumn Bulger at 8 apiece. Turi. That's going to be a violation. Hit the antenna, and we're knotted up at 14.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on that one. Hands flared out a little bit. Clip the antenna.
Dom, I'd be interested to see, I got to look this up in between the break, what the Division I record for most assists for a single player in their time at a Division I school. It's got to be up there around like 4,000.
Yeah, you would imagine so. Got to be.
Maybe even 5. We'll check back in with our viewers on that one. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and send you guys to a commercial break. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
When you have the urge to play outside, Tire Pros wants to get you there, offering convenience, selection, and our national roadside assistant. Message us or schedule an appointment online at Community Tire Pros today. Tire Pros, we're here for you. While you explore our country, let Community Tire Pros be part of your journey. We're here to give everyone something to look forward to. Message us or schedule an appointment online at Community Tire Pros today. Tire Pros, we're here for you.
Welcome back into the GC Arena. Still trying to figure out what the record is in Division I history for the NCAA for assists in a whole entire career for a single person.
Yeah, I'm determined to find that out. I got to know.
It's got it. Like I said, I mean, it could even be up in the 5,000 range. I'm sure some big school like Wisconsin or University of Texas, or I'm trying to think of some other big volleyball power, Stanford. I'm sure that it's up there. Mitchell with the dig. Out to Turi. Stuffed into the block. Point goes to the Lopes. They're up by 2. It's 16-14. And tipped by Veronica Zhandova. That's going to fall on the Lopes side. The Vaqueros staying on the tail of the Lopes pretty consistently with a 1-point differential in between the two of them. Hope Hannah Harper from the back row. Man, I love to see that. That's something you see that the men run. You don't see a lot of back row attacks in women's volleyball, and I love to see that out of the freshman Hope Hannah Harper. I hope we see more of it.
Oh, and executed so well, resulting in that point. Well done for the Lopes.
Sarah Cruz! Exclamation point saying, hey, I'm still here. She really shows up. She's another one like Bulger. She shows up when the Vaqueros really need her. Mackenzie Coates with the serve, standing float. Kyra Moss with the slide, Turi, picked up by Nama. Outside to Nama, roll shot. Goulart's there, Mitchell tips it over, another kill for Claire Mitchell. That's her second one this afternoon. And where are we sitting, Dom? Are you still looking up that Division I record?
I believe so. As of 2020, Tammy Robertson from, I believe, UAB holds the career record with assists in 6,650.
Wow.
Yes.
So I was way off. I was like, oh, it's around 5,000. No, it's above 6,000. So that'd be an impressive feat if Claire Mitchell could get near that. Jenny Murillo into the block, picked up by herself. Mitchell sending that one over. Bulger off the block. Goulart diving to keep that one alive. Lopes still up by 2. It is 19-17.
All right. Can confirm that it is Tammy Robertson from University of Alabama, Birmingham, who holds the record.
That's so impressive. Caraballo, back row. Nama keeping that one alive for the Lopes. Bulger picked up by Adams. Goulart sends it out of system to Jenny Murillo. That's going to stick on that back white line. Lopes reaching 20. It's 20-17.
Good placement there. Good job by the Lopes keeping that one in. Big crucial point as they're 5 away from taking the second set.
Adams. Nama making easy work of that one. Sent out to Caraballo. Off-speed shot. Eskis gets a touch of it. Turi's there. Slide by Eskis. Goulart there to pick up the block. Jenny Murillo.
I'm impressed. Every single time she hits the ball, I'm so impressed by her. I'll tell you what.
There was no contesting that point indeed. Looked kind of like the Vaqueros were kind of like, wow, that was pretty cool.
Hey, it was pretty cool. I'll tell you that much.
And we're going to go ahead and keep you guys here. Man, I just can't get over the fact that someone really racked up 6,000 assists. I mean, I'd have to look to see, did she like get an extra year of eligibility like some of our men's team?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, it is her. Tammy Robertson from the University of Alabama, Birmingham.
And just to take a look back at our stats for this game, we got Ada Bulger for UTRGV. She's got 9 kills. Samarit Caraballo right behind her with 7. And on GCU side, Georgia Turi, she's got 8 kills with 9 digs. We're going to see her get a double-double this afternoon. Jenny Murillo right behind her with 7 kills. 1 dig and 1 block. And Hannah Eskis, the blocking powerhouse, she's got 5 kills and 3 blocks. And even right behind her, we got Claire Mitchell with 2 digs. She's all tied up with Hope Hannick Harper, Sarah Haggie, and Kyra Moss.
Statistically, a great day for the Lopes. So far in these first 2 sets, come out with a lot of strength. Have the momentum here.
Adams. That one's going to go off the block, and point will go to the Vaqueros. Sarah Cruz with the serve. Turi's there. Jenny Murillo. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Point goes to Lopes. It's 22-18. Claire Mitchell with the serve. Caraballo off the block. Turi keeping it alive. Out of system, out to Jenny Murillo. Off the block, Caraballo says, I got it. Blocked by Hannah Eskis and Sarah Haggie.
Well, that combo up front is just so good, Diana. So scary to the opposing teams up against the net. Sarah Haggie, and Hannah Eskis.
They're really good at closing up the seams of that and making it hard for the offense for the Vaqueros to kind of maneuver around it. Samarit Caraballo getting her 8th kill. Ada Bolger stepping back to serve. There's about a 4-point differential between the teams. Jenny Murillo from the opposite sends it into the net. Bolger. Eskis. Sweet timing between setter Claire Mitchell and Hannah Eskis for that kill.
Yeah, that was timed so perfectly. Way to come down with it, Hannah Eskis.
There's nothing sweeter than when that timing between the setter and the middle connect. Ava Mason, freshman, checks into the game, takes the serve. Carabao roll shot. Ava Mason picks it up. Turi. Joust by Hannah Eskis trying to keep that one alive. UTRGV comes away with the point, and they're closing in. It's 24-21. Nonetheless, still set point. Eskis kept alive by Deborah Nazario. And Nama showing up when the Vaqueros need them.
Well, Vaqueros, a good job, as that was a hard hit ball by Eskis, delivered well, and they just responded perfectly.
And that one hit out of bounds by Sarah Haggy. And Dom, we got an exciting game on our hands.
They're making me nervous here, Diana.
And looks like we're going to have a timeout. We're going to keep it here, keep talking about this. Let's check back in on the stats, though. Ada Bolger still sitting at 9 kills with Samurai Caraballo right behind her by 1 with 8. She also has 6 digs. Keep an eye on her for a double-double as well. And on GCU's side, we got Georgia Turi with 8 kills and 10 digs. 2 more, she's got a double-double. Jenny Murillo right behind her with 7 kills and 1 dig, as well as a block. And then Hannah Eskis, the blocking powerhouse, with 6 kills and 4 blocks. So really even side play for both the teams really in this set.
Absolutely, and you know, it's no surprise that Ada Bolger is doing so well for the Vaqueros, especially early on in the season. Like you mentioned, the freshman from Istanbul, Turkey, played basketball and soccer in high school back in Turkey, but what impressed me the most was she did that while playing club volleyball and led her club volleyball team to a runner-up finish at the U17 Turkey Championship. So she came to the Vaqueros, yes, as a freshman, but with national championship power under her belt.
And a good majority of the Vaqueros do have some of those national championships under their belts. Mitchell out to Turi. And that one slides inside the court. And that 25th point will go to GCU. That's the end of set number 2. And like we were talking about, this team, 77% of them are from another country. So lots of national experience for the Vaqueros.
Yeah, and the Vaqueros, unfortunately for them, unable to put anything together behind that little rally in the second set. But fortunately for the Lopes, they are now up 2-0, looking to go for a sweep, and they'll take 6. If they can take this next set, that'll be 6 straight sets against the Vaqueros that they have won.
Of course, we're going to go ahead and send you to a break. We'll be back here for set number 3. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
Come
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Well, GCU fans, we mentioned after the conclusion of the first set and the beginning of the second set that we are in full swing of volleyball season. So, fans, if you haven't already, it is time to download the Lope Nation app. Watch GCU home sporting events directly from your app or see personalized events and score updates for all of your favorite teams. Live stream GCU home games and stay up to date with GCU scores, schedules, stories, and more. Download the Lope Nation app from the App Store or gculopes.com/app today.
You know, Dom, my mom was visiting this weekend, and you know, we were talking about all the sports going on at GCU, and she just whipped out the Lopes app, so we love to see that.
A handy Lopes app, always got to have it on you. You could stream the games, but you could favorite your teams. That's my favorite thing of the app, and then you get personalized stories based on the teams that you follow. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and look at the stats for this game. And pretty even on kills, errors as well. 8 total attempts, 85-85. But the Lopes have a higher hitting percentage with .212 to Vaqueros' .176. Blocks, GCU's got 7 thanks to Hannah Eskis. Vaqueros have 5 assists for GCU. They got 28 to Vaqueros' 27, and digs are looking even. So, I mean, really the stats are pretty darn even, Dom.
I was going to say, aside from that little hitting percentage, which has a little bit of a skew to it, we've seen a pretty cleanly even game so far, and I guess that's all you can ask for if you want to see a good game of volleyball. Two teams really going at it, kind of matching each other's speed and pace. I know if you're Tim Nolan, though, you're thinking, I know my team can do better, for sure. They've played at higher, definitely with higher energy in the past and at a higher caliber. I think that they're going to come out in this next set and absolutely crush it and dominate it.
Yes, and like we talked about with those 3 keys to the game, this is the time that the Lopes really, they need to be sharpening up their gameplay. I mean, they're just coming back from an on-the-road performance against New Mexico State University. The ones to beat, they dropped both games. I believe New Mexico State, they took 1 set away from them in the first game against them, but the Aggies swept them in the second game. So they got their hands full as far as the WAC tournament goes. And really, I bet you Tim Nolan is just saying this. Y'all need to be using this as time to just clean it up, get sharp, and get ready for that WAC tournament.
Absolutely. No better time than the present to try to tune up before trying to make a WAC championship run. And they're up 2-0 here against UTRGV, a fellow WAC member.
As set number 3 getting underway, Mackenzie Coates going to take the serve for the Vaqueros. Really, I think these first few points is really hallmark for how the rest of the set's going to go, if it's going to be even or not. And Hannah Eskis making a statement early on. That's her 7th kill. Ada Bolger off the blocking hands of Claire Mitchell. And Annabelle Kabinski, a name that we haven't heard yet.
Yeah, she's been a little bit quiet in the last couple of sets. Would love to see her get something going here. Finish out the game strong.
Jenny Murillo off the block. Nama says, I got it. Bolger. Goulart trying to make a defensive effort on that ball. And it looks like the momentum from that second set's going to carry over between the two teams. They're staying pretty even. The Vaqueros are up by 1. It's 2-1. Claire Mitchell stepping back to serve. We're knotted up at 2 apiece. Service ace for Claire Mitchell. That is the 4th one for the team.
Her first on the day, too, so good to see her in that service ace column. Led the team with 8 back in the 2020 season.
Haggy sends that one into the corner. Jenny Murillo picks it up. Good play by Deborah Nazario. Mitchell to Murillo off the block. And too high for Nama to make a play on that ball. Point goes to Lopes. It's 4-2.
Counted as a kill for Murillo and another assist for Claire Mitchell.
Mitchell. Sarah Cruz with the kill. She's going to get that kill and step back to the service line. Adams. Jenny Murillo from the right side.
She's just so powerful when she hits it. Not much you can do there for the Vaqueros. They couldn't field that one cleanly.
Especially when she's got such big hops, and when you let her get a good takeoff, that ball's gone. Bolger off the block. And Veronica Zhandova getting above that ball, sending it down.
She went on a little bit of a hot streak in the second set. See if she becomes an asset here for the Vaqueros in the third.
Bolger. Kabinski earning herself her first kill this afternoon.
Yeah, we've seen her do that quite a bit the last couple of years. Big time kill getter for the Lopes.
Kabinski. Caraballo. Roll shot. Lifgren's there. Haggy off the block. Vaqueros not able to combat that. GCU goes up by 3. It is 7-4. Kabinski sends that one into the net. It is 2-point differential between the Vaqueros and the Lopes. 7-4, 5. Lifgren picks it up, out to Turi, stuffed through the block. That is a double-double for Georgia Turi. 10 kills, 12 digs.
Jenny Murillo right behind her. She's got 9 kills so far. But of this game, Ada Bulger so far leading with 11 for either team.
Good pickup by Lifgren. Out of system, back row push. Nama, and that's going to be a touch off the block. Point goes to the Vaqueros. It is 8-6. Hannah S. gets into the block, picked up by Turi. That's going to be a point for the Lopes. Looked like the up ref and the down ref were kind of trying to figure out what just happened in that play. They paused for a second.
Yeah, it looks like it went right off the wing of the Vaqueros, like she kind of had her arm out, and not sure about that one, but nonetheless, good to see both refs figuring it out.
Adams with the dig. Eskia slide. Comes right back to her. Wasn't ready for that. Point goes to the Vaqueros. It's 9-7. Mitchell out to Eskis. That goes right into the hands of Deborah Nazario.
And Nazario could not handle that one. The power of Eskis picking up another kill.
Libero KJ Adams back to serve. Ada Bolger. Jenny Murillo picked up by Mackenzie Coates. Good defensive effort from her. Jenny Murillo! And the timing really connected between her and Claire Mitchell on that kill.
Yeah, they're in full sync right now, just figuring it out slowly, but coming together here.
And that'll be Jenny Murillo's 10th kill. Bolger out. Kabinski from the middle. That's going to go out of bounds. Give her second kill. And the Lopes are really pulling away. So the head coach is going to go ahead and talk this one over with his team. And Todd Lowry, decorated coach. Love to talk about him because he's coached at 2 different teams. He coached at the National American University from 2002 to 2008 and UTB from 2009 to 2014. During that time, he went 416 to 36. Yes, Dom, 416 to 36 to give him a .92 winning percentage. He also won 4 NAIA national championships in 2002, 2006, 2011, and 2013. Not to mention, he produced 31 NAIA All-Americans, 3 NAIA National Players of the Year, 6 Region 3 MVPs, and 6 Red River Athletic Conference MVPs.
Wow, impressive. An impressive decorated coaching career for sure from Todd Lowry. Lowry is in his 6th season now with UTRGV. Last year in his 5th season, he led the team to their first ever victory over a Big Ten opponent when they knocked off Maryland 3-2, took sets over SEC and Pac-12 for the first ever time, and hosted a Power 5 opponent for the 2nd year in a row. So impressive how he's building this culture at UTRGV.
And that doesn't even include his personal awards. I mean, he got some NAIA National Coach of the Year awards, as well as Tournament Coach of the Year awards, and then some more Regional Coach of the Year awards. So very impressive coach. He also encourages his girls to put their academic studies first. His teams have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or higher 9 times.
Wow, impressive. Building a winning culture over at UTRGV, but the Lopes ahead today, trying to stop Todd Lowry and the Vaqueros. Send them back to Texas empty-handed.
Annabelle Kabinski with that beautiful kill from the middle. It's 13-8. Sarah Cruz tipping that over. Jenny Murillo off the block. That's going to stick inside the boundary line. Vaqueros have 9 to GCU's 13. Cruz back to serve. Mitchell keeping that alive. Jenny Murillo sending it over. Ada Bolger. Coming away with the kill. That's her 12th kill. Really racking him up today.
Yeah, she leads both teams in kills.
Service ace from Sarah Cruz. And man, just when I think the Vaqueros are snapping out of it, they get on a roll and really add to their points, and they catch right back up to the Lopes.
Oh, well, they're keeping it interesting, that's for sure. The Vaqueros are not going to go away quietly.
Free ball from Rio. Caraballo. Turi's there. Caraballo once again picking that up with the Cinderella dig. Cruz. Haggy, roll shot. That goes through the hands of Nama.
Not what Nama wanted to do. She saw right away, kind of clasping her hands together, angry at herself. She just could not handle that one. Went right through her hands.
Lifgren with the serve. Beautiful kill from Veronica Zhandova. And I saw her making some key plays in that last rally that we saw just a minute ago. Coming away with the kill. That'll be her 8th kill. 7th kill. Haggy into the block. Picked up by Lifgren. The team not able to run that one down. Vaqueros are right on the heels of the Lopes. It is 14-13. Ada Bolger. Turi. Free ball from Bolger. Kabinski tipping it over. Sent out of system. And that one's out of bounds, but the assistant coach and the whole Vaquero team is looking for a touch.
Yeah, UTRGV definitely thinking that one of the Lopes players touched it, but I'm not sure I saw a touch up here, Diana.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I don't think I saw one. Kabinski. Zhandova.
And that time they do get the touch.
Looking again for the touch, and the up ref and the down ref are going to award it to them. Caraballo stepping back with the serve. Lifgren. Turi straight down. Beautiful kill from the freshman from Italy.
Yeah, good looking kill there, delivering that one straight down. Point for the Lopes. Lopes, last couple rallies kind of putting something together here, trying to stop this little Vaqueros run that they've been on, kind of cease their momentum.
Zhandova. Turi off the top of the block. Nama blocked. Hannah Eskis and Claire Mitchell. What a blocking team those two are.
Oh, they've been a force all night, all season, really. Got to be scary if you're a Vaquero coming up against them in the note at the net.
Goulart with the serve. Nama. That's going to be a touch. Vaqueros still staying in it. It's 17-15. Mitchell out to Turi, free ball. Cruz blocked. Nama blocked! Again! Hannah Eskis and Claire Mitchell.
Wow, they're just so good together. Communicate so well up there on the net. Getting up there with a big block. 2 in a row for them.
I would love to be down close to the sideline and listen to their communication as they go up for those blocks. As it does, I mean, viewers don't really see it, but oftentimes they have to talk to each other about when and where and how they're going to go up. Eskis! Give her another kill. That'll be her 9th as the Lopes are heating up.
Yeah, she's on fire here in the third set, really taking it by control.
Todd Lowry wants to send or talk it over with his players. We're going to go ahead and send you guys to a commercial break. We'll be right back here for the conclusion of this third set. You're watching women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
About time you watched it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
Dom, we got a lot of sports action going on around GCU. Let's go ahead and look at our upcoming schedule, brought to you by us, of course. Men's volleyball, we got BYU, the match that I've been waiting for all week. Thursday at 6 p.m. men's volleyball takes on BYU. They're the #1 team in the nation. Don't want to miss that game. Also, we got baseball versus Oregon Thursday at 7 p.m. They starts an hour after that men's volleyball game. And then softball versus Portland on Friday at 1:30 p.m. You can watch all those games on GCU TV. Hannah Eskis! Another block.
Wow. Wow, right away, right out of the timeout. She gets the point right before the timeout and gets the one right after.
That's her 5th block. 6th block. I just updated the stat monitor right in front of me. And another one! Back-to-back blocks by Hannah Eskis.
She's on fire. I know we keep saying it. I feel like we're saying it every single play now. But she really is. The Vaqueros have no answer for Hannah Eskis.
And that'll be a great service effort from Turi. Turi, tight. Eskis is there. Man, she's everywhere on the net. She's one of the girls on the team that I've just been really excited about coming into this season, especially with her blocking efforts. And it also looks like she's really connecting with that great slide run out of the middle.
Oh, she's got it all working for her right now. Love to see her be able to continue making these adjustments and getting better as we wrap up the season and head into the WAC tournament. She's going to be a huge asset for the Lopes.
And the refs are going to call Sarah Cruz in the net for UTRGV. It is game point in favor of the Lopes. Nama blocked! Hannah Eskis and Claire Mitchell, the blocking team of the afternoon.
Yeah, we've seen it all afternoon. Only fitting that we end this game with a block by Claire Mitchell and Hannah Eskis.
Love to see it, love to see it. And man, that just gets me really excited for their progress as they journey towards that WAC tournament here coming up very, very quickly. I know all eyes will be on them as well as New Mexico State University. Great effort, though, nonetheless, by UTRGV. But, I mean, come on, Dom. Our player of the game has to go to Hannah Eskis.
Oh, absolutely. How can you not give her the player of the game? She's going to finish with a final stat line of 10 kills, 1 assist, and 8 blocks. Always ever impressive is Hannah Eskis. She's just getting better as the season has gone on, and she proved why She belongs in that starting lineup and belongs to be a heart of this rotation for GCU.
Yeah, awesome player. Hannah Eskis really showing up for the Lopes. And to just take a look at our final recap of our stats from UTRGV, Autumn Bolgers, the leader in kills, freshman from Turkey. She's got 12. Samaret Caraballo right behind her with 8 kills and 8 digs, just missing that double-double by 2 and 2. Veronica Jandova had 8 kills as well, to her 5 digs as well as 2 blocks. So great effort from UTRGV. We wish them the best and safe travels back to Texas. And for your Grand Canyon University, Georgia Turi led the team in kills with 12 and 15 digs, giving her a double-double on this afternoon's performance. Jenny Murillo right behind her with 11 kills and 3 digs as well as 1 block. Hannah Eskis up there with 10 kills. And I mean, she could have had a double-double if we saw her sneak in 2 more blocks. She had 8 blocks. So great effort all around. Dom, what a game.
What a game. What a good couple of games we've seen. The Lopes taking 6 straight sets from the Vaqueros. Vaqueros are going to head back to their campus of UTRGV, back to Texas, empty-handed, going 0-2 against these Grand Canyon University Lopes.
At least they got to enjoy the sweet, warm weather while they're here.
Absolutely. If that's one thing you can take from it, beautiful weather here this afternoon and yesterday.
So remember, you can follow Grand Canyon University on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And don't forget to download the Lope Nation app so you can watch all live streams from your mobile device, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. So tune in for our next live stream as the Lopes will be back to take on BYU. It'll be men's volleyball. I'll be there alongside one of my fellow coworkers, Kyle Borg. It'll be a great match. You don't want to miss it. So, on behalf of my streaming crew and Dominic Hinton, I'm Diana Johnson. Thank you for watching. Have a great afternoon. And as always, go Lopes.